Yeah, so obviously now that the Bears have traded away Justin Fields, it's all but obvious that Caleb Williams is going to be the starting quarterback and the first pick of the draft this year. So if he averages just 226 yards a game, he will have the highest quarterback passing average of any Bears quarterback ever. Are you willing to say that he'll be the greatest Chicago Bear quarterback of all time right now?
Well, if we say all time, Sid Luckman 70 years ago was a great player. Sid Luckman. But if we're talking Super Bowl era, who does Caleb have to beat to be the best Bears quarterback of the Super Bowl era? The answer is Jay Cutler. So yes, I'm willing to say Caleb's going to be the best quarterback they've had in the Super Bowl era. The Bears have never had, DeMonze, a 4,000-yard passer. They have never had someone throw for 30 touchdowns. Daniel's asking me, will after year one, he already be the greatest Bears quarterback ever? I don't know. I don't know if that's really possible because Cutler was fine. Jim McMahon, I guess, was the quarterback for when they won a Super Bowl. Rex Grossman took them to a Super Bowl. Like, he's not going to do those things in year one. I do think that they're going to be a playoff team. Think about it like this, DeMonze. The Bears won 7 games last year.
Yeah.
If you get the right guy as the number 1 pick of the draft at quarterback, don't we normally anticipate that guy's going to be worth 3 or 4 wins? That you're going to go from being 2-15 to 6-11, something like that? But the Bears won 7 games last year. They're drafting with Carolina's pick. And so he doesn't have to have the year C.J. Stroud had. C.J. Stroud was worth like 8 more wins. He doesn't have to do that for this Bears team. A Bears team that, it should be noted, after they added Montez Sweat, they had a top 10 defense, and they went 5-4. They have DJ Moore. They traded for Keenan Allen. They added DeAndre Swift. With the 9th pick of the draft, they are either going to be able to add Rome Odunze, the number 3 receiver, Brock Bowers, the best tight end in a couple drafts, or the second best offensive lineman on their board after Joe Alt, or the best or second best defensive player in this draft. Because here is a weird thing about this draft that we'll talk about more as we get closer to draft season. If people are correct that 4 quarterbacks are going to go in the top 10, all right? So you've got Caleb, Drake, Jaden, and everyone loves J.J. McCarthy now. People think they might go 1 through 4 and certainly be in the top 10. So that's 4 top 10 picks at quarterback. Obviously, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Malik Neighbors are going to go in the top 10. That's 2 receivers. Joe Alt, the franchise left tackle for he was with the Notre Dame last year. He's going to go in the top 10. So now we're at 7. People think Rome Odunze is likely to go in the top 10, and Brock Bowers, the tight end, might. So here, and that's with only 1 offensive lineman. So here's why I mention all of that. A team picking 10th, which right now is the Jets, and they probably wouldn't do this, but just follow me. You might be able to get the single best defensive player in the entire draft with the 9th, 10th, 11th pick of the draft. It's a very unique situation. If you want defense, you might be able to get the best defensive player in the whole draft, at pick. You might be able to get the second best defensive player in the draft at pick 12. So it's a unique spot because it's such a wide receiver, tackle, and quarterback heavy draft. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.